Ladies and gentlemen, hello. I believe we are live. The usual refrain of if you're watching this after the fact, recorded later, or maybe posted later, feel free to skip forward a few minutes while I just double check the teams. And if everything is correct, if the sound is good, then yeah, let's just get right into it. Rounding up Team Northwest, we've got the most northern player, Menunez, playing as the Magyars in gray. In his pocket, Samaro as the Burmese. In the other pocket, Motastic as the Teutons. Okay, a civ we haven't seen much of lately. And on the other flank, Rono playing as the Mayans. Now, opposite the Mayans, we've got the Goths. Oh, God. Radu, hello, hello. Welcome to the live stream. Probably the last civ you want facing off against the Mayans. We've got the Goths. In the Goths pocket, we've got Zach as the Sicilians. In green in the other pocket, we've got the Bohemians. Now, wait a second. I screwed all of this up. Oh, thank you so much, Radu. I'm glad anytime I hear my name in the same sentence as T90, it's always a good thing. And right, of course, as you say that, I completely screw up the teams. Andre as the Burgundians is facing off against the Valus as the Bohemians. So we are actually, yeah, well, the team names still kind of apply. But I screwed up the order. I apologize. Red and purple are on the same team, the Mayans and the Goths. I was bound to discover this eventually. Yeah. Oh, I'm okay. I'm not really that serious about it. No, this isn't life or death here. It's well, it might be life or death for these villagers, but not for us watching. As let's take a look at what's happening. Our Teuton already walling off the forward portion of his base. As Rono, very aggressive wall off here. He wants these boars. He wants to take this north-south corridor. But Motastic has snuck in a villager. This villager's going to get stuck a little bit. Uh-oh. And Rono maybe realizes? I'm not too sure what Rono's game plan is. Let's take a look at the eastern side of the map, where amidst an attack, it looks like Andre is pulling 3 boars. But, okay, green decides, Valus decides to break off the attack, which will allow our Burgundian to get these 3 boars, his villagers that had health. And Valus escapes. Oh, this is why he broke off the attack. Because Menunez, our Magyar, is hot on his tail and just needs one more whack of the sword in order to kill that scout who has very little HP. Oh, no! Andre killed the boar with the town center. So it is no longer harvestable. He is stuck with 2 boars only. Or wait a second. Is it 2 or why am I seeing no meat on this boar? No, it's got 327. Okay. Weird. On the interface, it showed a few of those boars not having meat. It looks like Valus and Andre deciding to wall off the very eastern portion of the map between themselves. A few Ibex lie dead, lamed, as our Teuton now also pulls a boar. And let's see what's happening here, because it looks like Red has managed to close the wall off with, by the way, a villager in the northern part of it. Okay, never mind. He decides to okay, no. What is happening? This villager I thought for sure was going to go south. No, Rono is trying to create some kind of magic here behind enemy lines. Blue, what happened to your villager after you built this? Ever had Romanians player I've casted? I think I've casted Mihai. I believe is Romanian, right? Hey, your mom, thank you so much. I'm very excited to hit that milestone today. Looks like gray, no fewer than 4 boars under the town center. Where's the 5th? What is happening? Okay, the 5th is up here. This must show... Oh, okay, you know what? I'm an idiot. You see how at the bottom left it shows the 4 boars? And the one with the gray bar? For some reason, my mind thought that gray bar was the food count and not the health. And so when I looked at Andre's boars here, and I saw all of these 2 with nothing on them, I assumed they had no food. I'm a complete idiot. Cheka 22, hello, hello, welcome to the cast. If this is your first time, if it's not your first time, doesn't really matter. Everyone, come and say hello. Mihai is Romanian, right? I thought so. I've casted some Mihai games. Fantastic player. Lots and lots of potential, by the way. Red or Mayan walling this in. It must suck as the Mayans to have to wall in this early, especially when you get those walls for 50% off. And okay, Rono says, you know what? I know other players might be sneaking structures behind enemy lines. I'm just going to put my structure right here in the middle of the trade route, in the middle of the avenue between the bases of my opponents. So they're going to discover me immediately. And FYI, he is about to get discovered. Perhaps. Let's see. No, the scout's going north. Okay. The Burmese does see it, though. Okay, so now they see that there's this Mayan barracks here. The villager needs to be very careful. But joining in, the eagle is dead. Our Mayan is undefended. He's got a Gothic scout to help out, but that's basically ish. Thank you, Radu. How did I get into Age of Empires? It was a wintry day in 1997 when I went with my dad to a computer store. My dad is a big computer geek. Actually, both my parents are computer geeks. My mom's also a computer programmer. And so we used to visit in the 90s. They had actual stores, computer stores. And Age of Empires 1 was one of the games in one of the bins. And I have always been a history nerd, a history buff, whatever you want to call it. And so seeing the, what was on the cover of Age of Empires 1? I'm trying to remember. I think it was like a Greek hoplite, maybe. Definitely some kind of Greek soldier with that awesome helmet that they have with the plumes. And I bought that game, and that got me into strategy games. And then, of course, I played Warcraft. I played StarCraft. I played Sid Meier's Civilization. But this game really, and when Age of Empires 2 came out, that's when the internet was just starting to get decent. It wasn't good. The internet absolutely sucked in the 90s. But it was starting to get a little bit more decent with like LAN connections. And so that's, I started playing multiplayer deathmatch Frank Wars back in the day. Other channels where I post other games, that's potential. Right now, I'm just 100%, 1,000,000% focused on this channel. So that kind of question, I wish I had an answer for, but no, I don't know. I don't know that I necessarily know any other games as well as I know. Hi, Alejandro. I did not play Close Combat. Oh, Radu, that is so cool. That's exactly what I'm hoping with my child. Although he loves watching Age of Empires, although it's not his famous Twitch content. I think the ladies is what he likes to look at on Twitch. Although he is like 8 months old, so I don't even know if he knows what he's really looking at. Chester, welcome, welcome. Have I played the campaigns of Age of Empires? Most of them, not all of them. By the way, I will be starting to play, which may not be a bad idea to start with the campaigns. As much as I enjoy casting, I am 41 years old, and so my hands are not as quick. My eyesight is not as good as it used to be back in 1998. My reaction time is nowhere close to what it was, so campaigns might be a good idea of how to start playing. Although I'm also not one to shy away from just getting into it, so maybe I'll just start playing ranked ladder. You started with a free trial of Rise of Rome. Nice. Well, I'm glad you stuck around. Oh, Age of Empires keeps my mind very sharp. More and more town centers. It looks like orange and teal, the last two players in Feudal Age. Although, never mind, Rono as well, having spent so many resources. And look at this. Our Burmese just walls him in. This is definitely one way to deal with a feudal age Mayan army. Just make sure they're not a threat at all. Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely faster than my parents who do not play the game. My grandmother who doesn't play the game and is 92 years old. Definitely have better reaction time than her. Oh no, this is not walled in. Oh, he managed to stop the villagers from walling him in before they finally... Although there is a few more. Rather, there are a few more villagers here, so... Should be able to complete the wall off pretty easily. Okay, so... The lamer has become lamed, and I don't think Red really has beyond this armed forces here. This very weak feudal age armed force. Anything really here... Skirmishers not gonna really kill the scout very quickly, but will do a decent job. He just chopped the wood on the map. What's the name of that the map where you start with a town center and basically surrounded by forest? I always forget the name of that map. What the hell is it? Forest nothing? Bamboo nothing? Looks like our Teuton is pressing in here. A pretty aggressive move out. Adding a Scorpion as well, winnowing his way through these palisades. Red sees it because of the palisade vision and the houses. Might want to be careful with your mangonel there. Don't want to snipe your your own units. Oh, and look at this. Villagers have had enough. They are moving in. They are closing in, and yellow is blocking the path of the Scorpion. Fantastic use for a scout with a massive 1 HP. Forest nothing, right? Fortress? Yeah, maybe I'll start playing on closed maps. I don't know. I haven't really decided yet. Guys, I'm so focused on this channel, like just surviving the newborn and casting as many games as I can. We aren't born to replace older generations both so they could live through us. That's a nice way of looking at it. That's a nice way of looking at it. Look, I'm just glad Age of Empires is still around. I love this game. Let's see what's going on, because there's not a lot of action around the map. It looks like our Burmese and our Mayan are engaged in a fierce feudal battle. Both of them still in feudal age. Both of them just now clicking up. I mean, Samero is going to reach Castle Age a minute before Andre reaches Imperial. That just shows you how many resources he's invested, how much time and energy into this small fracas, this battle here. And look at that, our Gothic Mangonel is enough to shoot the Teuton away, and Teuton ends up losing a bunch of his units to self-owned Mangonels. Actually, no, wait. How does that? I thought these Mangonels killed their own. Oh, look at that. Our Goth getting the better of the trade there. So yellow is building a town center very close to the wall off. Heel is going to be an Imperial light years ahead of everyone else. Rono is still 50 seconds away from hitting up Castle. I love that too, Radu. The more attention, the better. That Nilly's Apartment Cup was an absolute massive, massive event. And I think that's just lifted the public awareness of this game, because there are a lot of people that love this game. Maybe not playing it. People get really stressed playing this game, which I never understood. I mean, back in the day... Ooh, Eagle does get the priest. The monk, not the... I always say priest. Back in the day... I never really got super nervous when I was playing it. Even 1v1s. I mean, look at this, our Burmese. 1, 2, 3, 4 town centers additional to his original one. So he is going to boom like a madman. Everyone is in castle. 13 seconds away from Imperial is our Burgundian. So the Burgundians, because their stable techs are 50% cheaper, generally they're the ones who get paladins first. He could have also built Cavaliers in Castle Age, although choosing not to. Choosing a set to go with the Mango to get rid of the vision of the Bohemian. So it's an interesting matchup here of Burgundian versus Bohemian. One with the earlier Cavaliers, one with the earlier Hand Cannoneers. I never understood why their Burgundian Hand Cannoneer got 25% extra attack. I feel like that should be a Bohemian bonus. But what do I know? Villager repairing a Phantom Mangonel here to the right as our Goth. What does he do? 3 town centers. He's expanding his fishing industry. Okay, so far, not really too much. Not really a lot of action happening around the map. But we are entering the 25 to 30 minute mark where more and more probing will happen. More and more armies will get built. And more players reach Imperial, which basically means this is no longer a Rage Forest. We're on Arabia with trees. Because once you get onagers, siege onagers, I mean, there's no Khmer, so we don't need to worry about ballista elephants. But once you get onagers and siege onagers, this is basically an open map. Gray pinging up here. Unfortunately for him, that ping is almost impossible to see. He keeps pinging over here for some reason on the mini map. I can barely notice that ping. Okay, so a few non-serious engagements. Really? Our Burgundian with the extra attack on his gunpowder units is gonna take on the Bohemians in a battle of gunpowder? All right, I'm here for it. Valus, remember, isn't castle, but does have access to chemistry and hand cannoneers. Sorry, my mind just derped out. Chemistry and hand cannoneers in Castle Age, which means this is a pretty sizable army out of him. We've got 19 army supply out of 27. This is 2/3 of his team's army count, and he guns down that mangonel as if it was made out of paper mache. Ooh, but speaking of gunning down, the bombard cannons are taking care of business here. Hey, will you enable donations on your live stream because I'm currently 18? And I'll get a new job soon, and I want to spend a little on my first... Oh, I appreciate that, Radu. I think super chats are enabled. I appreciate that. Although I think it might depend on where you are, so I'm not sure where you're located. I mean, based on your question about Romanian players, should I assume that you are located in Romania? What is happening here to the back? Somebody was pinging here to the back. And here we go. Some Magyar Cavaliers in 2.5 minutes. They are going to be Magyar Paladins. Have stormed the Bohemian base. Where is Yellow? Is he providing support? Yes. Our Sicilian is starting to add in a few structures. And now the army is moving forward. A palisade gate. Possibly not what you want against Paladins. Not much happening here to the west. So far, all the action firmly here. Super chats work too, I think. Yeah, I think I have super chats. People have sent super chats. I appreciate that, though. Thank you so much. I'm just happy people enjoy the content. I get really, like, embarrassed, or not embarrassed, but, I'm just very happy that people like... You are Romanian located in France. Ooh la la. Where in France are you, if you don't mind me asking? Oh no. Oh no. Our Magyar is in. What are the upgrades on these Cavaliers? Fully upgraded Cavaliers, and in 20 seconds they're going to be Paladins. I'm not too sure what one castle is going to do against Paladins. Teal is pinging over here, telling his teammate, hey, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's see it. Oh, you love to see them turn into Paladins. And now they're going to gun down these Sicilian units. Now, the Sicilians with Hauberk and their Cavaliers could potentially defend well against the Magyar Paladins, especially when he mixes in a bunch of these halberdiers, but the halberdiers are going to melt to the gunpowder units that are standing behind the Paladins. Teutonic Castle is under attack. Gothic champions are here. They are ready to do what? They're just kind of hanging out, waiting for this castle to fall. Does it have crenellations? No, it does not. He's got Teutonic Knights. Oh, they are gonna gobble up these Gothic infantry units for breakfast. And these paladins are still running amok. What are the kill counts? 8. You know what? 8 with 7 villagers is not terrible. The castle only killed 3. So the Bohemian economy is kind of safe, kind of decent. And in comes the Goth. Will the Teutonic Knights pop out of here? There's still only 4 of them. A Rambai with some feudal age archers are slowly making their way to the front lines. And it's yet again orange and red, the last on their teams to go up to the next age, the final age, Occitane. I had a friend. Where was she from? Brittany? Is Brittany in? Is that in that area? Ooh, the Goth might want to be careful here. Don't clump against the Rambai. Don't clump against the Rambai. Is Brittany in that part of France? Teutonic Castle back up, needs to get crenellations, needs to get some kind of upgrade for that. Remember, they do get murder holes for free, the Teutons, so they automatically come, being able to snipe any infantry silly enough to try to take it down. I remember my trip to Paris. Very few people spoke English. And one was very angry when I asked where the McDonald's was. They were not very happy to help me out. Bombard cannons for our Burgundian 50 attack. Oh, it's another region? Okay. Castle is under attack. I'm not too sure these villagers are going to be able to hold the line here. Not with the bombard cannons. Look at that building plus 250 attack bonus. Paladins swarm into the breach. Green deletes his own house, desperate to reach these halberdiers, but the halberdiers are getting gunned down by the gunpowder units. Oh, these are still just onagers for our Sicilian. He needs to get siege onagers. He is getting them in 20 seconds. That's gonna be fun. Oh, it's pretty far away. Okay. Why did I think that it was on the west coast? A Rambai already up to 78 kills are having their way with his Gothic infantry. Oh, the Goths missing that last armor upgrade. If you are new, ladies and gentlemen, watching my stream here for the first time, hello. Hit that like button, drop us a big hi hello in the chat. We are a friendly bunch. Eventually, as I get settled into the live stream, I mean, we did just start 20 minutes ago. As I settle in, we'll start talking about Nicolas Cage and pizza and all the fun things. Ooh, manages to get just the tip of that BBC. I mean, green has been left, but look at yellow. This is not something we see very often, where a teammate manages to get a whole bunch of infrastructure into a base that is about to die. Magyar Paladins fully upgraded. Look at those stats. Oh, and the Rambai, they must have so many more kills now. 95, 98, 101. It just keeps going up and up and up. Gothic infantry is spammable as much as any other unit here in this game, but it cannot stand against the Rambai, especially not with Teutonic champions with their extra 2 melee armor. But you know what? Plumed archers with their attack bonus against infantry and their fast firing rate should be pretty damn good at helping out here. Yeah, like the video. Ooh, Sicilian siege is falling to these paladins. What's happening to the north? Are they pushing back out? Okay, our Sicilian's trying to kill the villagers who are constructing this castle. He can't get too close because the castle's, yeah, just about going up, and now the siege onagers in risk. Oh no, move back, move back. Does not move back and dies. Nice, I hope you enjoy your cigarette. Hope it's not too cold out. A Rambai up to 105 kills. They are dancing the dance of death here that they love to do against clumped units. Oh, that is so gross. Remember, they do 100% damage against any unit they miss and accidentally land on. This is the last thing you want happening to you. As GG out defends against this wolf. And let's see. I mean, Bohemians and Sicilians, not an easy egg to crack when they're in combination. That being said, Yellow's not really using this infrastructure very well or very much rather, not very well, very much. Stalemate here. I want to see a Rambai take on plumed archers. That's just going to be absolutely epic. Here we go. These plumed archers are too clumped. They're too clumped. Oh, man. But the quick lightning speed of these plumed archers, their tankiness, 65 HP on an archer unit. In come the Rambai. They are just going to slaughter these plumed archers, but they take a bit of friendly fire. That sucked. Artuden, thankfully, that was not a siege onager. Yeah, Radu, definitely. We're also going to do some community games. In come the Huskarls. And out go the Huskarls. So yeah, they see the Tuden, they do not want to engage. Our Bohemian's castle has fallen. He has escaped, by the way, fairly early on. And does have a good amount of infrastructure outside of his main settlement. Yeah, Radu, I think there's a part of my Discord where you can share games and let me know if you want me to cast some of them. I'm always happy to do that. Of course, like I said, it always depends on the channel and the baby. Oh man, our Burmese are just getting cleaned up. Where are his Arambai? 43, 108 kills. They are now way out of position. Where are they going? Oh, they're trying to chase down these plumed archers. What's the Goth attack bonus against buildings? +6. They're gonna eat structures for breakfast. And the Arambai close again. Now the plumed archers are staggered, which means they're gonna die slower, but man, oh man, are the Arambai just mowing these guys down. Any other archer unit would have been long dead, but that extra HP of the plumed archer just keeps it around so much. And 103 kills for 31 survivors. But more and more of these beautiful units are streaming forward. Gray is pinging over here, telling his teammates, hey, we've got to deal with a Sicilian siege right now. As our Bohemian. Now remember, their halberdiers do 25% more damage, so bonus damage. So their cavalry attack bonus goes from 32 to 40. Okay, now the Arambais have to be careful because the numbers are just not there anymore. 27 is not 43. Our Goth manages to get a few of these siege onagers, but at what cost? This is a lot of infantry. Oh no, and for the second time, these Magyar paladins are raiding to the back of the Bohemian base. Ay, ay, ay. Our Bohemian still has infrastructure here. It's not really training anything, but what do you do? This is not great. And the siege onagers are adding about as much damage as humanly possible right now. They are trying to close in on the hand cannoneers, which means that these paladins survive for a hot second. So on one side, you've got bombard cannons and hand cannoneers. On the other side, you've got trebs and siege onagers. Let's see who wins out the battle here. Ooh, be careful, be careful. Okay, he snipes it. Magyar paladins finding more villagers to kill. Haufnitzas are out. See what kind of damage they can do. What's the payload for the trade right now? 90 for you. 66 for you. Yikes. Okay. So Team Northwest is very much crushing it in the trade department. Radu, you do not need any elo. When we start organizing the community games, I mean, we'll do it Maybe we'll do it by like level of gameplay. I don't know that necessarily it's going to be any particular specific elo, but like beginner, novice. Celts are underrated, yeah. Man, oh man, can the Celts pack a wallop. And here we go. These Bohemian Halberdiers are going to have a field day with these Magyar Paladins, and down they go. That is not where you want to waste your Paladins, on a bunch of Halberdiers. Now, chasing a Hofnitze might be a good way to lose some Paladins. It gets it. What did our Mayan get there? Did he just get El Dorado? Where's our Mayan? 1 second. Ooh, the Aram by their back. 89 kills on 24 units. And the more the Goth clumps, the easier it is to snipe his units. Where are these skirmishers? Ah, no, our Mayan upgraded his skirmishers, Huelche Javeliners, to throw a second javelin. Castle finally has crenellations here for our Teuton. By the way, this is still up, and the units that are being trained are just kind of hanging out here. Okay, great pinging over here. It looks like they finally cracked green and yellow. As green is now just feeding these halberdiers into their deaths. Anything being trained out of these siege workshops? No. Army count, Team Southeast, even though they are down in score, it is about what, 20% bigger army, 25% bigger army count. They're down at less than 10% civilian population. Now Teutonic Halberdiers are going to move out. They're going to meet Gothic champions backed up by these dual javelin throwing Mayan skirmishers, and they have to get the hell out of here. Ooh, he's opened up a path, has our Mayan. Let's see what Rono can do here. Oh no, Samaro sending villagers, but a little bit too late. What's the HP on this? I don't think you can even see it. It's not, yeah, it's not plopped down yet. And here we go for time number 4 or 5. The Arambai close yet again, and now this is going to be very bad for our plumed archers. Look at them just dying in multiplicity here. Yikes. When you get a death ball of Arambai, it is very hard to deal with them. Oh, look at this, our Sicilian cutting a path over here to Grandma's house, taking on one of our Burgundian town centers as he tries to hold the line here. Oh, he is falling apart though. What is Green doing? He's adding in halberdiers and skirmishers of his own. Are they all up here? Where is Green's army? Moving forward. Ooh, skirmishers. Not too sure. I mean, where are they going? They made it all the way to the front lines, then they're just dying to bombard cannons. I'm assuming they're to snipe these hand cannoneers, but the bombard cannons are going to have an absolute field. It's like literally shooting fish in a barrel. Where is our Burmese? Why is he not here? Where are his 46? Okay, they are making their way over here. Another Teutonic castle falls. Team Southeast is being penetrated yet again by these Magyar Paladins. So yellow is failing to hold the line. I mean, now would be a good time to turn around and attack these two Trebs. Hopefully you can try maybe to get one before those hand cannoneers gun down your army. Arambai are just gonna absolutely be fantastic at this, especially when they're backed up by frickin' Teutonic Siege. Does he have... No, he does not have the extra armor on them. What a beautiful sight to see. I love Aramba. Yellow's pinging here, telling his teammate, hey, you've got a whole bunch of units in here. So he did get El Dorado for his Eagle Warriors Armayan. So they're now up to 100 freaking HP. Oh, look at them trying to attack Paladins. Even with a second Javelin, I don't think it's as powerful as the first. You are not taking down a Paladin with even Huelche Javeliners. That is not just not happening. Stalemate continuing here. Aramba 102 kills up. Awesome. Thanks, Radu. This is just a deadly combination here. You've got the Teutonic infantry with the extra melee armor that can handle anything the Goth throws at him. And then for the decimation of units, you've got the Arambi that are just softening up everything so that these Teutonic champions can basically have their way with whatever infantry remains. But the Goth spam should never be underrated, never be ignored. It is moving forward. They are pushing back the Teutonic Burmese tide. Sorry, I thought there was something going on here. And now yellow and green have trained about 1 billion halberdiers. And they are here. Our Magyar does not want to engage. Where is our Magyar's army? 37 paladins. Where the hell are they? Oh, look at this. Mayan skirmishers with the extra javelin are now ransacking the trade route of Team Northwest. Yikes. I would love for him to move to the high ground here and do 25% more attack. But even without it, doesn't really need it. What's the kill count on the Aram by 165? Oh, what a fun unit. I mean, our Magyar is being pushed back. 46 paladins become 26 paladins. Team Northwest is down 50 army supply, and they're now also down 40 villager count. So I don't know that they're necessarily doing that good of a job. They've kind of, but not really, lamed Green's base. Not really much happening there, but that's about as good as it gets. Green is still alive. Green has plopped down a whole bunch of infrastructure around his teammates. And he's now come back, our Bohemian Valis, with the extra damage dealing halberdiers. Oh, what is happening here? Some red unit, a red pikeman for our Mayan bites the dust. Oh, look at this. Our Burmese deletes the walls. He wants access to these structures, I guess. Wants to destroy them before they can keep training anything else. But what the hell do you do against so many Aram? By 154 kills for 58 of them. And if that wasn't bad enough, all of a sudden you've got Teutonic siege onagers as well. Yikes. Ironclad on them. Still no ironclad, so they do not have any kind of melee armor. I mean, is Team Southeast going to hold this? Even though Valis has lost his base? I mean, Val's such an amazing Rage Force player, knew in advance to move his economy outwards into his neighbor's territory. Thanks, Radu. Have a good night. Bonne nuit. And thanks for joining Discord. Thanks for joining the live and commenting. And yeah, if you're watching this in the background, lurking in the background, come say hello, hit that like button, all that good stuff. Come chat. The whole point of this live stream is to not for me to hear my own voice. 172 kills now, but they've got to be careful. The Sicilians here. The Sicilians here. The Arambi need to be very careful. They're clumped. Onager gets a shot, but dies to the Teutonic Onager. Oh, they're clumped again. Fantastic shots there by our Sicilian. I am Zach getting a good amount of kills there. And all of a sudden, the Arambi count is not that great. And now our Goth with the champion, the never-ending champion spam. 27 in the production queue, 38 already being fielded. What is happening here? Okay, a few yellow halberdiers are cleaning up some run-ins. Run by. Oh, our Magyar, he's being so annoying. First with the paladins, now with the light cab. We're getting, there's ironclad. Okay, so now this guy's gonna come with 4 melee armor, which against the Goths should be pretty damn good. But look at the Arambai count, 55 of them, 157 kills. How do you stop this unit? By the way, the unit with 5 pierce armor against your skirmishers 7 attack, although with the bonuses will do a decent job. Yellow pushing back Teal's incursion into here. Where is Teal even incurring from? There we go. They cut a path through the forest. Green is back. Our Bohemian wants to reclaim his ancestral settlement lands, and so brings a bunch of units with him. Now let's kind of see what's going on around the map, because there's a lot of action happening. 222 kills for these 60 Arambai. They're just gonna have a field day with these infantry units. Oh man. Then pivoting eastwards, we've got what? Red's infrastructure still up. No one cares about the Mayans' infrastructure. It is a total non-threat according to Team Northwest. Trade is being attacked by Magyar paladins. And the Arambai keep pushing in. I'm just gonna turn on my heater 1 second. My room got real cold all of a sudden. These Arambai are just sticking around, doing such an amazing job. 52 of them, 200 kills. So on one side, Team Northwest has been cleaned up. And look at our Bohemian. Oh, mama. Valis, 10 fresh, 12 fresh barracks, siege workshops galore. He's got 1,800 gold. He can definitely continue to train as many Hafnitzes as he wants to. Elite Teutonic Knight? He doesn't have a single Teutonic Knight on the field. He's got 2 castles. He's training Trebs out of them. Why did he get the Elite Teutonic Knight upgrade right now? Is he planning on switch? He does have all the infantry upgrades. But slowly, Team Northwest is encroaching into the western part of the map. But as we saw, they are no more in control of the eastern part of the map as, our Burgundian is starting to wall himself out or in. Oh, this kind of stuff is so weird to me. I mean, you can easily go around any wall-offs on this map. Walling off is not a valid waste of resources or an expenditure of resources, I don't think. I mean, what do you say here? The Goth is just streaming units 1 at a time. 2, 3, 4 at a time. Tinkle, tinkle, go the spearmen, but here come a fresh batch of Magyar paladins. We'll keep an eye on them, see what they decide to do. Oh, they're going straight for the Hafnitzes. Let's see them try to snipe against these more powerful Bohemian halberdiers. Oh, but the halberdiers position themselves absolutely atrociously, and the Magyar closes. The Magyar closes. There's a little bit of Burgundian support with these halberdiers moving in as well, but all of the Hafnitzes might potentially bite the dust here. 4 left, 3 left, but now there's enough spearmen. 2 left. Oh my goodness. 1 left. Of all of those, there's 1 Hafnitze and he's being hounded. Oh my god, he's gonna go down as well. Wow, all of the Hafnitzes fall, and green has 5 more. Not too sure why the map took me there, but he's got 5 more. Ooh, look at this. Oh, our Magyar 39 paladins. Mark, thank you so much. Nice to see you. Oh, these Magyar paladins, they're not as fast, I don't think, as the trade carts, just a little bit slower. Oh, what the hell happened here? Was that a siege onager or a rambai? Hard to say. 14 kills, 3 friendly fire, not great, about 30% or 20%. Teutonic Knights chasing into onagers. Siege onagers, no, you're so slow. Purple is pinging over here telling somebody, hey, wall this in. Not like the Goth can do it. And here we go, our Sicilian is moving forward to do it. And now Teal Andre is getting pushed into. The west, the standoff continues, but I don't know how long these Mayan castles are going to last against. Holy moly, 9 bombard cannons. I mean, this is a bit of a waste of your siege units. Okay, 2 of them died by the dust before Motastic realizes that he's wasting them. Mayan castle is going to be very, very quick to die here. But of course, has Blue seen that there's a backup? Yeah, he's seen the backup castle. So why is he moving in with his infantry? Especially infantry as slow as a Teutonic Knight. A rambai kill count. I mean, these guys are just laughing at this. Like I said, shooting fish in a barrel. 118 kills for 61 of them are Magyar. He's being put on the defensive. Probably not something he wants to do. He wants to be out there raiding, killing trade cards, sniping villagers, gunning down Haufnitzes, but instead he is on defensive duty. Valus decides to delete his own wall here to let his teammates through, and in they go. Zach's halberdiers, Valus's halberdiers, Valus's Haufnitzes. I mean, look at these Arambai. Our Goth doesn't stand a chance. I don't care what unit it is. This could be a feudal age archer. When you have 51 of them against individually streaming units, they're gonna win. And they're gonna win big time. That being said, I still love the Arambai. Ooh, red is a little clumped here on the right. Red is a little clumped. Okay, our Burmese doesn't notice, or maybe he does. His bombard cannons are definitely trying to attack something here. I mean, this is just an insane amount of clogging up by the Goth, who is just never ending. Although I say never ending, I'm looking at his army count now. He's not training a single army unit anymore. What are his resources? GG out is out of food. Oh no. He just trained and untrained a whole bunch of Huskarls. What an absolute mess. But Team Northwest is being pushed back here, slowly but surely. I don't know how you push back a Teutonic Knight, but this, I guess, is the way to do it. But the retreat is not complete. Team Northwest is taking out as much infrastructure as it possibly can before it says bye-bye. What is happening here? Not too much. What are the payloads? 124, finally a decent payload. 2 ironclad siege onagers fall for our Teuton. Oh no, our Magyar, look at this. just decides to go the other way, and now there are even more paladins. Holy shit, 49 fully upgraded Magyar paladins. I mean, what the actual hell do you do here? This is insane. That level of penetration. That's a quarter of his total population. Our Magyar has 80 freaking paladins. And a whole bunch of them are here. 63 of them are here. What an absolute mess. Gothic halberdiers missing the last armor upgrade are attacking into these paladins rather. They do have the full 32 attack bonus, but man, oh man, are the paladins having their way with this trade line. And wow, I wonder if it's the paladins that won them this game. That was an absolutely epic first game of the night here. Nitsa's how many kills? 20 kills, 0 friendly fire. That's not terrible at all. 18 kills, also 0 friendly fire for these 4 siege onagers from our Sicilian, but ultimately it is not enough. And our Burgundian held the line. Look at all that infrastructure. 14 barracks did hold the line, push out as much as possible, but ultimately, yeah, I feel like this in combination with this. Oh, by the way, and of course, because why not, our Magyar just dropped a big fat castle right in the trade route of Team Southeast. Oh man, let's see the stats. 739 paladins, 1,000 pikemen. PKPM, I'm not too sure what the PKPM is, where it is. Trade profit. This is how our Magyar was able to afford all of those freaking paladins. Look at his food and gold. 76,000 food, 69,000 gold. He has the highest gold and stone collection of the game. Wow, what a fun first game. I hope the other games are as awesome as this, but ultimately, what the hell do you do against, I guess, just 37 right now? Paladins, by the way, very good stats on these paladins. Nothing particularly special about it. It doesn't attack faster, doesn't do anything like that, but it is 180 HP, 18 attack, and 5/7 armor. Yikes. That is just absolutely disgusting, but with it, they use it to crush the inner center and, like I said, plant the big fat castle here. That was a lot of fun to watch. Let's see game number 2, see how that goes. Let's see if I've got the team names. Purple, green, teal, and blue. So this is Team North. Oh, look at that. Same teams. Team Northwest. Let's see it. Dratek as the Vikings in purple in his pocket. Odemeister, haven't seen you in a while, as the Lithuanians in teal. In the other pocket, we've got Valis as the Persians. Oh, man, oh, man. And Menunez as the Japanese in blue. Opposite of him, we've got Ragi as the Huns. Gurjaras played by Chaos to Win. You know it's Gurjaras when you see the 2 bushes underneath the town center. Naked Nipples. Haven't seen him in a while either. Not a name I enjoy saying. Don't want to get any kind of YouTube strike, but Naked Nipples in yellow as the Ethiopians. And last but not least, Raven as the Chinese in red. I mean, what an absolute hideous, ugly, disgusting base spawn for Raven. I mean, look at this disgusting base. This is, I would write to the developers and be like, you owe me a W. He's got no room to expand anywhere. His primary gold, secondary gold, primary stone, and secondary stone are all in the forward position as part of these dual corridors. And holy moly, is this one of the ugliest, shittiest base spawns I've ever seen. Now, I guess he could try to penetrate into the back here, but oh no. Are these his berries? Oh, Oh my god. Look at our Chinese player. Wow. That is just so freaking bad. His deer are on the other side of the forest. His berries on the other side of a forest. And he's got 3 boars, but good luck getting those boars. This is about as ugly as you can get. And I think Dratek knows it, so he, of course, uses the primary resources, the stone, the gold, to create part of the wall up. But this is an absolute disgusting... I mean, I don't want to say they're going to lose because of this, but I would be surprised if they could... Or at least Raven could pull something out here against Dratek, because look at this. This is just absolutely ugly. Now, the Chinese, the good news for them, look at the line of sight on the town center. They see everything. So he already knows that Dratek has been walling himself. Your phone glitch in rewind. Yeah, when that siege onager caught the tip of the BBC. You do not ever want to catch the tip of a BBC, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink. Tiger springs into action as our Viking infantry, Viking villagers move out. Tony the Tiger is dead. Orange is pinging here. Why is Orange pinging here? He want his teammates to avoid the Tigers? He didn't ping this one. I mean, I can't keep my eyes off of this base. Look at how ugly this is. He's got 1 patch of 4 gold, which is mineable. The rest is a huge risk. And if he gets pushed into here by Dratek, and if I was Dratek, I would make literally every effort humanly possible to push into Raven ASAP. Because remember, they play Rage Forest on Explored. So you see all of this stuff, and you see that, hey, wait a second, where are the berries for the Chinese? Oh, no big deal. They're just all the way over here, behind a closed forest. But Red doesn't seem too perturbed by it, too bothered by it. He is jacking lumber up here. I thought for sure he would jack lumber here so that he could cut a straight path through to Grandma's house, but that is just absolutely disgusting, and I apologize. I keep tunnel visioning myself into there. Let's see what's going on around the map. Our Hun, our Japanese have managed to come to a peaceful agreement that they will not engage into each other, just not yet. And let's follow Roggy's first boar pull. In comes the scout to support. Or maybe not. Yeah, definitely to support. Chaos tried to send a camel, but it is gone in the northeast part of the map. Or of our screen, rather. Okay, a decent pull here for Roggy. And now he gets all of the boar meat from the market. Ooh, I thought the camel rider would definitely help out here, but instead, he's not doing much. Now, he's got to be careful. The wildlife in Age of Empires comes with attack bonuses, if you didn't know. Take a look at this. Oh, no. Oh, my God. I'm such an idiot. I was thinking of the boars. I am so stupid. Look at that. Camel plus 8. Cavalry 3. Eagle Warrior 4. Melee attack of a 7. You do not want to engage. This is why players don't use scouts to try to collect their boars. Oh, no. Menunez. Villager lies dead to the boar. It must have been this one. No, not this one. No, not you. It's you. You sneaky, sneaky boar heading back to your hunting grounds. And Red is pushing out. He needs these resources. He cannot let Purple control the pace of the game because he doesn't have enough space to do that. Camel trying to bust in a secondary wall off here by our Gurjara. Markets and houses. Oh my. He'll now head into Castle Age. Sorry, my mouse froze for a second. It was like fixed on that one little part of the screen. I do apologize. Red trying to bust in. Purple trying to keep him from busting in. Repairing the palisade. A tower goes up. Will Red have seen it? Yes, of course he has. So there's a clock on these units now. Okay, they've caught in the palisade gate, but behind it is another palisade. It's like that meme where the person's wearing a mask and then they take the mask off and underneath another mask. What will our Persian scout accomplish here? Let's see. He is a long way from home. Val is just throwing units to support, to help out. They do not want to give control up of these resources. So they are fighting tooth and nail 13 minutes into the game. It's so annoying to have to deal with these kinds of attacks where you think you're going to get the last unit, but then you don't. He runs away. A Chinese scout dies. Our Chinese player has no army whatsoever. He is still in Dark Age. 33 villagers in Dark Age. If he doesn't hit a fast castle timing, I don't know what the hell Raven is doing here, but let's see. Never say never. Naked Nipples has shown up with a defensive scout of his own. And in 20 seconds, let's keep an eye on what our Chinese player will do. Let's see it. 3, 2, 1. What are you going to do? Okay, market and blacksmith immediately. So he's rushing up to Castle Age, his resources. He just needs a bit more food, another 270 food or so. And he'll be able to go up to the next age. In the meantime, Lithuanian is here with a siege workshop. How many relics has our Lithuanian collected, by the way? 0, because there's not a single monastery anywhere on the map. Now the name of the game for Team Northwest needs to be shuttle the relics to the Lithuanian. We got one here in the forward position, one here in the back. By the way, I think they've seen all these relics. Yeah, one. Oh, but he sees that it disappear. I'm looking at the wrong part of the map. I don't know what's wrong with me today, guys. I'm just might have to call the stream early if I keep making these kinds of mistakes. Yikes. I keep looking at the wrong parts of the screen. I keep thinking that wild animals have attack bonuses when they don't. Yikes. Purple with the double wall off. Dratic does not want any kind of incursion for him. Why? He is still in feudal. He is very much in feudal. 28 villagers, so he might be the last. Yeah, his score is definitely the last in the game, but the score is not necessarily always accurate. Extra town center, a third going up for our Teuton as well. Man, I might need to change the batteries on my mouse. Okay, Teal's trying to bust his way in here. Lithuanian is pinging his teammate. And our Chinese is just SOL. He's heading up to Castle Age, the last on his team, Dratek. What are his resources like? Okay, he's starting to gather the food and the gold. Not quite there just yet. Market might help him out. I don't really see what he can do with the market. When he's got... Yeah, I guess he could sell some wood. No, he can't even sell some wood. And yikety yikes. I mean, let me know in the comments if you're watching this after the fact. Let me know in the live chat if you're watching this live. Is this not the ugliest starting settlement in Rage Forest in the history of Age of Empires? Berries to the back behind a freaking wall of trees. 4 out of the 5 mineral patches in the forward position, with the 5th one being the smallest of them for gold. Wow. Just disgusting location for a town center. But we'll see what our Chinese player decides to do. He's now in castle. Dratek is just clicking up. And what will Valis, our Persian, do? Will we get to see Savars? Will we get to see elephants? Purple is pinging over here. Not too sure why. But let's see it. Our Chinese just can't seem to get a foothold militarily. He is in Castle Age. What is he doing? He's training a bunch of mangonels. Perhaps hoping that his teammate, the Ethiopian, would bring a bit of a reinforcing army of perhaps archers. The Ethiopians with those machine gunner archers. The speed of a Mangadai. All of his cav archers. All of his archers, period, I should say. The bombardment of the Viking tower continues, and now Dratek probably wishes he had more villagers. 32 villagers to the 33 of his opponent, but still 32 is not great, especially when everyone else on your team is in the 50 to 60 range. I mean, Val is 74 with that Persian town center working progressively faster is not a surprise. Yikes. Standoff continues to the southwest. Oh, lucky get there, or maybe not luck, maybe skill. Spearman has something to say about it. Let's see if he decides to close in the distance. Look at that. Oh, he's got to be careful though. Oh man, I don't think he really cares that much. I mean, that's got to be friendly fire. How does that not count that as friendly fire? That was literally the definition of friendly fire. Okay. Purple with a few spearmen. Our Viking is pushing back the Chinese, but again, oh man, look at where he has to expand into. That's so sad. At least expand south. You've got a bit more open space here. Should he try to jack the trees over here? Should he try to jack the trees over here? What will our Chinese player do? For now, the flimsiest of wall offs, making use of the market and the blacksmith. He does manage to get a Lithuanian mangonel, which is never bad. Oh, man. For those of you watching after the fact, I do apologize. I might just have to pause this and get new batteries for my mouse. But let's see. We're approaching the 25 to 30 minute mark of the game when things get very, very hectic. For now, though, not a lot happening. A few villagers who exposed to this Chinese mangonel. The Chinese making basically the best of a shitty situation. Purple is pinging over here, telling his teammates, hey, we are about to get ransacked. Our Lithuanian with a monastery. Oh, he blocked his own monkin with that house, so deletes the house, does Odemeister. And now green is on the move as well. Our Persian with no fewer than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 town centers. Not a single army unit with the exception of 2 monks. He's going full on economic upgrade researched. Yikes. As our Japanese plops down to castle as well. Okay, infrastructure being taken down. Odemeister creeping very, very stealthily with his mangonel. Let's see if Red notices. Oh, he does not notice. But Teal places his mangonel a little bit too close to that wall and takes a bit of damage from splash damage. And now both players back off. Isn't it funny how that happens? Aggression, aggression, aggression. Then you sneak in one unit, and that's enough for both players to move back. Maybe they're doing something else. I mean, come on, yellow. Red barely has enough space to breathe here. I get you want to help, but pick a different location. Maybe that is just going to take up a good amount of real estate. Not too sure what Naked Nipples is doing here. He's kind of building a semi-house. Okay. Orange and gray, our Gurjara, our Han building sister castles. They want to penetrate the Japanese settlement. Let's see if they actually do. Let's see what their army composition is. A scout and a cav archer. Oh man. Versus those paladins. Oh wait, no. Okay, markets are starting to go up, so hopefully we're getting nice and comfortable, settled into a decently lengthed game. Blue is pinging over here. Why is Blue pinging over here? Has he seen this set of wall-offs? Okay, so he has seen the wall-offs by our Hun. Monk's trying to connect. Monk's failing. I mean, look at the screen, the left and right side of your screen. All of a sudden, we've got total chaos erupting with upgrades. We're getting onager for both of these guys. We're getting conscription, cavalry upgrades for teal and green. Let's see our Lithuanian add in a whole bunch of Lechai. Let's see our Persian add in a whole bunch of war elephants. Because it kind of seems like his economy is gearing up towards something big, Valus. I mean, look at the resources he's got. 1,400 food, 1,400 gold. And now this guy produces units 20% faster. Whoa, man. I don't know why when I move my mouse here, there's a sound of something burning. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but somebody did alert me to that glitch in the original, I want to say like 4 or 5 months ago. But it doesn't seem like they really fixed it. Ooh, Kshatriyas I saw being researched for our Gurjara. Oh no, oh no, oh no. You can dodge all you want, but against 4 castles firing bullets at you. I guess our Persian got citadels. Oh my god, there they are, the war elephants. Yeah, +3 attack bonus to infantry and ram. So definitely got citadels. And he's getting elite war elephant. He's going up to 12 of them. Valus blew his bankroll of food and gold just to get these elephants out. Let's see how many of them come out. That is just an absolute epic turn of events. Okay, clearing up some space. This is fantastic, by the way. Red, he needs space to operate. He needs somewhere to put down infrastructure. I mean, if you're gonna do it, finish the job. Maybe, maybe not. Oh no, the Lechai come in. Odemeister, let's see the attack upgrades. Only +1, so not a single relic for our Lithuanian. Have archers taking on a mining camp while a tower kills them. We got camels here. Gurjara camels. Remember, they deal extra bonus damage. All of their mounted units do. Guys, I'm having a bit of a issue with my mouse and my voice is getting pretty raspy. I don't know why. I mean, I hope this game lasts 2 hours, but it might be the last game for tonight. It might be a shorter stream tonight. I do apologize. I'm going to figure out what the hell's going on with my mouse. I feel like it's glitching out a little bit, and I do not like it. Cav archers have moved in here. They've got 9 whole, 10 whole kills, 9 of them villagers. Are they not able to go around? Are they stuck here? Okay, so he's going after this house. The camels bust it down. And now the Gurjara Hunnic armed force combo is trying to bust into the Persian base. Kataparuto for our Japanese on. Here we go. Oh, look at them lining up so perfectly. Oh, yeah, baby. What are the upgrades on them? They are elite. We saw fully upgraded elite Persian war elephant, 620 HP. He is going to delete his walls any second now. There he goes. I mean, what the hell do you do against Japanese infantry backed by Persian elephants? That might just be a nigh unstoppable 620 HP for that elephant. Lechai, what are the kill count? What is the kill count on them? Oh my god, I'm trying to click on them. There we go. 14 only? But the real story is this: the Persians overwhelm the positions of the Hun. And where is our Hun? He is in the middle of the base over here. Okay, not terrible. Oh, but he's getting trapped. Oh no, maybe not. Look at Valis. Last minute trap attempted. And in they close against the camels. Oh, Gurjara camels are gonna hold their own quite well. I don't think they're gonna win this battle. Or maybe they will. Where the hell are the Japanese infantry units? Where the hell are the Japanese halberdiers? Yeah, even Gurjara camels are not enough with their extra attack bonus. 40% more attack bonus. Cavalry plus 25, which I believe the elephants have the cavalry, yeah. Absolute chaos erupting here. Beshoy, hello, hello. Welcome to the cast. We are watching Persian war elephants absolutely stomping. Where are the Japanese halberdiers? Purple is pinging over here now. Oh, there's a whole bunch of dead Lechai. Our Viking has the Arbalest up and running, still missing the last upgrade, and now he's getting Bogsvegar to make them even more powerful. That's going to add a +1 attack to them. Let's take a look in 13-14 seconds. That 6 + 4 is going to jump up to 6 + 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. An 11 attack Arbalest. It's basically like the Magyar Cav archers. And look at this, our Persian cannot fight against this many Gurjara camels. That was a huge body of Persian war elephants, but ultimately they just melted. And now the Cataperuto Trebs are getting caught by the camels as well. Oh, you don't have to apologize, please. You are welcome to join it anytime you want. I'm just happy that you're here and watching the Lithuanian Lechai melt. Our Viking going great archery range for the Vikings. And now these Chinese halberdiers are gonna just die. I mean, there's no fancy schmancy way to say it. They're just gonna die. Great wall for our Chinese as well, who moves in with towers. 2886 HP on these towers, and this is so annoying. And look at this. Our Chinese has managed to reclaim the resources. What's attacking this this castle? Whoa, something exploded there. I'm not too sure what. Hunnic halberdiers are not going to be able to hold their own against war elephants. I mean, man, oh man. It's one of those things where you're like, okay, you're going war elephant. Let me counter you with halberdiers. You literally need to outnumber the elephant 5-1 with halberdiers in order to kill it because of that freaking trample damage. Look at that, half a tile of trample damage. And our Japanese with the Yasima Towers. Yasima Towers is making himself at home here. And now the camels, who are quite well, rather doing quite well at countering these elephants, are gonna have to be careful because their armor base is 0. And the Gurjara's bonus is a or unique tech, I should say, is a melee armor upgrade. It is not a pierce armor upgrade, so they are stuck at a basic 4. Yikes, these Japanese towers are gonna have a field day. But at the same time, it looks like red and yellow have pushed into purple's base. Teal also. Where is our Lithuanian? Where are his 16 Lechai? They are here in the front lines. What are their upgrades? He doesn't have a single relic. If I find out that purple has a relic, or that Valis has a relic, I don't think Valis would have a relic. Blue? If anyone from this team has a relic and did not give it to the Lithuanian, shame on you. More elephants streaming in. More elephants. You did miss, the first game was fun. This might be the last game of the night. It might be a shorter stream tonight just because my voice is getting really raspy. My throat is starting to hurt, and my mouse has been derping out for the last 20 minutes, freezing on random screens. So I have to check the battery on that. Well, first I have to go buy batteries. Because now that everything is USB chargeable, I don't think I have to have a single battery in my apartment. Elephants waddling, waddling, waddling their way forward. I mean, this Ethiopian siege, does he have torsion engines? Yes, he does. Look at that area of effect. What the hell do you do against the Ethiopian siege with Chinese freaking bombard towers to back them up? And you've gone Arbalest. Literally the worst unit you could have gone against this combo here. And to the south, elephants, elephants, elephants. If you're watching this, let me know. Say hello in the chat. Hit that like button. Man, are these guys just... I mean, look at the HP. 17,000 HP. I mean, that's just redonkulous. That's going to take successive waves of camels and halberdiers to take down. You're not going to take that down in one fight. Not without a similarly sized army. And there's only one Persian here on the map right now. I love, by the way, that our Ethiopian and Chinese are just pushing in with halberdiers, and then behind it, some of the heaviest units in the game. Siege onagers with torsion engines, bombard cannons, bombard towers for our Chinese with Great Wall. Look at the HP on this tower. 3,200 HP on a tower. That's ridiculous. Even the Japanese towers, 2475. Looks like the elephants took an absolute amazing engagement here. Those Phantos are retusculous. Badum-ching. They are just absolutely killing everything in their path. And now the Japanese halberdiers have been thrown in as well. But I don't know who's winning here. Somehow to the north, red and yellow have pushed in with a ridiculously powerful push. To the south, a ridiculously powerful push. And they have literally carved the map up again, east to west, north to south. What the hell is our Viking doing? Now is the moment you want to use your resources to transition into some infantry, perhaps. Something that can close, or some of that amazing Viking siege, but these are just capped rams. Oh, the elephants. I think Valis understands that there's a very, very finite window on him right now. He's got to push because two of his teammates up to the north are dying. And so he has absolutely have a timer on his back, something hanging over his head. If he manages to push in as far as possible, his team could win. If he doesn't get enough damage done with these elephants, this push is just going to absolutely move in and destroy everything. I mean, it's slow as shit, but what the hell do you do against these insane siege units? How many freaking siege rams? 13 siege rams, siege onagers. Oh, look at this. Look at this trade cart trying to get through. No, you're not getting through. Or I guess you are. Somebody kill this guy. Hello, somebody kill this guy. Maybe a tower? Let's follow along on this trade cart's journey. Oh, right as I do that, he dies. Town centers are going up, but you're going to discover that there is an elephant here. He's going to have to move out of the way for you. Green is pinging over here. Look at this. Gray Chaos to win has absolutely annoyed the hell out of Valis. He's clogged up the works with a wall that needs to get taken down. And now elephants are raiding. Holy shit, what a beautiful sight. But Valis's base is now being pressed into, and I don't know that our Persian is going to be able to afford all of this. He's got 158 gold, 77 war elephants, but they're all down here. What does he have up here? The Japanese is sending samurai with Citadel Castle. Let's see Citadel Castle take on rams for the first time ever, at least that I've seen. What's it firing on? What the hell is it firing on? It does fall. The samurai are not quick enough to get these. I mean, siege rams are ridiculous. 270 HP. What is happening here? Elephants are retreating. This is the last thing Valis needs to do right now. 141 kills, 17,000 HP. He does not want to micro. If I had to guess, Valis does not want to micro multiple fronts at once right now with these slow plodding elephants. The samurai close in. They are taking on halberdiers. They will absolutely win that battle, but they will not win against all of these frickin' bombard towers. I need to count at the end of this game how many Chinese bombard towers there are, if there's any still left standing. And now Valis, he's pinging over here. Why? Telling Purple, hey, delete your frickin' market. Replace it somewhere else. And our Lithuanian with no relics with his base. Not terribly destroyed. He's got so many monasteries. Who the hell has all of his relics? I still don't know who took the Lithuanian's relics, but he is going full on skirmishers. Oh no, it doesn't look like they have tower shields just yet. So their pierce armor is not fantastic. Oh, I mean, this is just about as futile as you possibly can get in Age of Empires, trying to destroy this with that. Okay, they actually managed to get her. Okay. Really? Healy. Again, I apologize, guys. My mouse is derping out, so the visual is not the greatest in terms of where the camera was. Really? I did not expect that. But honestly, now that I'm looking at the minimap, red and yellow, their push has stopped. All of a sudden, 77 war elephants appear, or rather 49 war elephants appear. Yeah, you got to turn around. You got to deal with that. Also looks like they're being taken down here by the, finally the Viking has gone up to siege rams. Wow, and Valis with the elephant push absolutely manages to save his team. Although, that being said, was it Valis's push or was it the Japanese defense of Valis's base here that destroyed all of the halberdiers of the Chinese Ethiopian army? That was epic. You've got an elephant all the way back here. You've got an elephant tracing trade carts. What a spectacular unit. What just an absolute beautiful unit to see. Wow, that was a crazy game. It looks like a Chaos managed to convert one of the elephants as well, turning him all Gurjara. Does he now have any extra bonus because he's a Gurjara elephant? Or are elephants not technically mounted? No, it doesn't look. 30 stone defense. Doesn't look like he has any extra bonus. Wow. Let's take a look. 158 L. When's the last time we saw this? This is like a deathmatch game. 428 halberdiers. Trade not really, or rather trade not really going up for anybody. Sent received not great either. Wow. And kill count, of course, the elephants. 707 kills. No one else is even close. 533 is the second closest. And that's probably just because he went along with the elephant. I'm shocked that red and yellow. Although less shocked now that I see how many buildings they destroyed. 118 by the Ethiopian, 47. Although the Japanese. Oh, man. Oh, wow. What a fun game. You guys best believe my thumbnail for this video is going to be these freaking war elephants. You guys know I absolutely love elephant units, and there is none finer than this war elephant with his giant ears. You're going to go play? Awesome. Good luck to you. I hope you freaking crush it. And yeah, everyone, this is going to be the last game because my throat hurts for some reason. I think maybe my heater has just been on for too long. The humidifier is not working properly, and my mouse is derping out and the fixating on wrong parts of the screen for like 5 seconds. We're just watching a forest, and I don't like that at all. So I'm going to try to get some rest, and we'll be back tomorrow for more live streams. Like I said, this is a big weekend for me with hitting 5,000 subscribers on the channel. So I'm planning on doing a nice set of live streams, get more and more Rage Forest. And by the way, there's some fun 3v3 Rage Forest as well. Edelweiss, nice to see you. I will definitely get some rest. And yeah, everyone, for now, thank you for joining. On your way out, make sure you hit that like button. And I'll see everyone tomorrow, hopefully. If not, then I'll see you at some point later. But in any event, I'll see you soon for some more Age of Empires fun. And yeah, everyone, have a good night.